same to prevent resolutions of the inquiry, including this probe into Pete Hegseth and his use of Signal? Why are you using the rules of the House to effectively protect Trump rather than let the House work its will?
No, we're using the rules of the House to prevent political hijinks and political stunts, and that's what the Democrats have. As I mentioned, no leader, no vision, no platform. All they have is obstruction. They're trying to target. They showed us over the last 4 years, the last 8 years. They used lawfare. They used conspiracy theories. All these political weapons to just go after the president and make his life miserable. That's not what the American people voted for. That's not what they deserve. We can do better. So we're preventing this nonsensical waste of our time. We don't have time to waste. We got to, as I mentioned, we got to fix every. But as we've discussed many times in this room, the executive branch has the constitutional and appropriate legal authority to address unfair trade practices with other countries. That's exactly what President has been doing and is doing, and the results, I think, are going to be obvious at the end of this. We have to give them the runway. This is not a separation of powers concern at all. Congress has a role to play, but so does the executive, and I think everything they've done thus far has been entirely lawful and appropriate, and that's what our policies reflect. So we're going to continue to do that, and I think the American people are going to see the result at the end, and they're going to be quite satisfied by all this. So we got to. Can
you give a quick timeline on reconciliation?
Yeah, I'll just say this: we're sticking to our plan. We had a Big Six meeting yesterday with Secretary Bessent and Kevin Hassett at NEC, Senator Crapo, who's the finance chair over there, Leader Thune, I, and Jason Smith, Ways and Means chair, and we had White House folks there as well. And what we discussed was the timeline. As the Treasury Secretary Bessent has said a few times, he gave us, credit for moving this so aggressively on this calendar. I'm really glad that we did, because we got to deliver this in economic relief to the American people quickly. We've got to codify all this. We are on track to pass the bill out of the House, as we've said from the very beginning, and get it over to the next stage by Memorial Day. Now, I don't know how long the Senate's going to take to do their piece, but I was very encouraged after the meeting yesterday, frankly. Leader Thune and Senator Crapo are on point. The Senate Republicans have been working very hard together. We got almost a year head start on them on this process, so that explains the sequence of events. But we're going to get it done by Memorial Day. Senate over there, they take a few weeks to work through that. We merge this together. We get it to the president's desk quickly for signature. The Secretary Bessent said yesterday a big celebration by July 4th. I hope it happens much sooner than that. And we're going to keep pressing aggressively in the House to make sure that happens. Thank you.
And a debt limit includes